Good morning. You are listening to UpReach. Then the kingdom of heaven shall be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. Now 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, "Behold, the bridegroom is coming. Go out to meet him." Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "No, lest there should not be enough for us and you, but go rather to those who sell, and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut. Afterward the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Assuredly I say to you, I do not know you. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming." Matthew chapter 25, verses 1 through 13. It has often been said that perception is reality. This is simply an attempt to explain people's behavior when it seems inconsistent with the real issues being faced. Unfortunately, it is a natural human response to live one's life purely based upon one's perception of its circumstances and experiences, because such a strategy permits one to always live within his or her comfort zone while keeping a clear conscience with regard to oneself. However, true reality is not limited by one's perception of it. The stark reality is that life is short, and we are all going to die sometime in the near future. The reality is that when that time comes, it will become clear to us that many of the things we allow to regularly occupy our time right now are not going to matter at all anymore. I sometimes wonder how often, in the midst of our busy lifestyles, we miss seeing Jesus and thus miss those life experiences that truly are meaningful. Consider these thoughts from God is No Fool by Lois Cheney. Suppose that every day the Christ, the living, breathing Jesus, walked through every town, every single town, and no one ever saw him because they were in church or in bed, or at work, or at breakfast, or in school, or going someplace, or standing still, or coming from somewhere, or running to catch something, or lagging to avoid something, or in their cars, or at their hairdressers, or at the store, or at the cleaners, or at the gas station, or doing dishes, or mopping the floor, or reading a book, or listening to a lecture, or taking a nap, while Christ just walked through every town, every single town. I'll bet he chuckled when he did that several thousand years ago, but I'll bet the joke's gone stale, and I'll bet he doesn't chuckle about it anymore as he goes through every town, every single town. What about you today? Will you continue to experience life based solely on your perceptions and your personal comfort zone? Will you stay so consumed by the busyness of life that you will risk missing an opportunity to see and experience the reality of Jesus? Why not make an attempt, beginning today, to prioritize your life and focus on the question of where you will spend eternity? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Will Brown. I'm the youth minister at Church Street Church of Christ. I want to invite you to our Vacation Bible School. This year our theme is Paul's Perilous Adventures. So saddle up as we ride with Paul through his wild adventures in the days of the early church. VBS kickoff will be that Sunday night at 5 p.m. Come get a big old tater with barbecue. And classes will start at 6 o'clock. Monday through Wednesday, we'll start chowing down about 5:30, with classes starting at 6:30. We'll have classes for kids, teens, and adults every night. And by the way, adults, we'll have Bill Watkins that will be our guest speaker for your class. Make sure to mark your calendars for June 4th through the 7th for our Vacation Bible School here at Church Street Church of Christ. Yeehaw!